Yeah, I thought our guys came out, really played well defensively. Got some stops. And I thought we started a little slow shooting the ball, but if we defend like that, we're going to be in a good spot.
Coach, coming into this game, Ryder was allowing teams to shoot just 29% from beyond the arc. You guys shot 38 threes tonight. Was that kind of the game plan going into it, or was it just
yeah, for us, you never know how guys are going to play you coming in. They had a strategy that they said they're going to go under on ball screens and just try to make sure Eric couldn't get the ball in the post. So, I mean, that left a lot of our guys open for three. We missed some of them early, some great shots. We'll continue to take those. Other games, they take threes away and let Eric go one-on-one. So it just depends on what teams are looking to do.
Were you surprised, by the way, how you guys looked, especially how the last game against Maryland ended?
I'm sorry, what?
Were you surprised how you guys came out, like overall, how the team looked tonight, especially how you looked against Maryland?
No, wasn't surprised. I thought our guys came out and tried to play hard defensively. That's what we talk about every day in practice, every day in film session. I wasn't surprised that we came out and played hard.
Eric, it seemed like you guys were able to blitz the Ryder. They had trouble controlling the ball. You guys had a lot of points off turnovers tonight. What do you think led the team to be able to do that?
I don't know. I think we come out every single game and try to play hard and see where that puts us, and that just happens to be where it put us today.
What did you like about Jig tonight?
Jhamir, he's a high-level operator, just handling the ball, using ball screens, making decisions, and I think he makes great reads and decisions. They decided to go under on ball screens and test his jumper, and I thought he did a good job of making that read.
Jhamir, it seemed like there was a moment there where you hit a couple in a row from beyond the arc. That feel good to kind of get back into the shooting groove.
Yeah, it felt great. Yeah, just my teammates allowing me to get them extra shots up and get me feeling good is definitely a step forward.
Coach, you're now 8 games into the season. How do you think you guys are at it right now?
We're a work in progress. Trying to get better. We got a couple of days off here to really get into practice, and I think on both sides of the ball we got a lot that we can get better at. I think our guys in the locker room know that, and we're excited to get better each day.
Kyle, what did you make of the team's kind of defensive intensity tonight with, kind of flying over the place, forcing Ryder into a lot of turnovers?
Yeah, that's something that we want as a calling card for this team. We want to defend and rebound at an extremely high level. I think we've done it at times this year. Our goal is to put together a full 40 minutes of defending and rebounding at a high level. And we know we have enough talent offensively that if we're doing that, we put ourselves in a great spot. So that's our goal coming into every game. I think this year we've been a little inconsistent in terms of playing a full 40 minutes, but we've had times this year where we've been great defensively and offensively. We just got to continue to get better and be more consistent.
How do you feel like things are going for you right now? Today was a big game for you, but just what's your level of comfort right now with Villanova? And what are some things that you think you're doing well, some things you still want to work on?
I feel like I'm doing well all the way on the board. My teammates give me that confidence. They tell me to keep going and being the floor general and the scorer that I am. So with them giving me that confidence, it's only up from here.
Eric, we've seen you and Jig work really well in ball screens. What has he done to help your game? And where do you see your partnership going with Jig?
I love playing with Jig. I have a lot of respect for Jig, especially even from high school, and I've been seeing him do it for a long, long time. And it feels good to see him get it going like that today.
Eric, obviously you had 38 last game. You got 16 tonight. Still highest scorer on the team, but obviously you weren't sitting there offensively dominating, and you were still able to facilitate. How'd you feel like that, knowing that you were doubled a lot, maybe weren't able to put up 30 tonight, but still you helped the team?
Yeah, it's a game-by-game basis. My teammates do a good job of giving me the ball in spots that I'm comfortable, and then just make the read from there. Today, the read just happened to be, pass the ball out, and my guys making shots for sure.
Kyle, I know they weren't the most meaningful minutes, but what did you think of Sasha tonight, and what is your plan for him going forward, do you think?
Yeah, we have a full roster. We want to, as those young guys get better, you want to test them in minutes. Sash, unfortunately, wasn't with us for the first part of summer, then got hurt for a good amount as well. Same thing happened to Chris Parker, so they were just a little behind coming in. So as those guys get better, we want to see them out there.
Coach, it looks like
I shouldn't say better. Get more acclimated. It's hard coming into college, as a freshman. Period, and then when you come in late and have time out due to injury, it makes it tough.
it looks like you switched defensive looks early, kind of opening in a man and switching to a 2-3, and you had 26 points off of 17 turnovers. What did you see to kind of make those adjustments, and how do you think the guys responded to those?
I thought we came out, and I liked where we were in the man. We just wanted to test them in zone, see where we were with that as well. I thought we did well in both. So we're a team that can play multiple different ways defensively. So just depending on the situation, we try to utilize the fact that we can play multiple ways.
Coach, obviously Thanksgiving coming up, long week of practice, all the stuff, basketball stuff. Off the court, you guys got any team events planned, having a Thanksgiving dinner, anything like that?
Yeah. We got some local guys, so I'm sure it'll be great for them to get home. But the guys that are, a little farther away, we'll definitely have a Thanksgiving dinner. And other than that, we got practice. So I'm sure the guys are very happy that we have, weeks full of practice. I know they cannot wait. I'm sure Eric Dixon and Jhamir will tell you how excited they are for that. I know I am.
So this weekend, Temple plays LaSalle for the Big Five. Determine who plays for the Big Five championship. You guys will get the third place game. In your honest opinion, who you would rather face, Temple or LaSalle?
Good try.
In general, though, what do you think, Kyle? I know you're not in the championship game, but Temple is playing LaSalle to get into a championship game. What's your general reaction to that potential game and the whole Big Five tournament?
I love the Big Five. It's a challenge every year. Obviously, every game you play in the Big Five, every game you play, period, in college basketball, we have 40 games, 42. I think it's 43 if you're lucky. It's all year. These guys get off 2 weeks a year, 3 weeks a year at most, right? So you're practicing or doing something for this year-round. So to say, only this game is bigger than the other game for 40 games to practice the whole year, to me, that's insanity. Every game you play and it's huge, and it takes on special significance with the Big Five just because it's all local teams that know each other so well. They're around each other all year. They see each other in the city, so it definitely takes on a little bit extra meaning. But all games are super important for us.
Kyle, is today kind of a result where you can, at least for a moment, take a deep breath, and then, I know you've got Cincinnati coming down the barrel, but is there any sort of moment that you can go, okay, tonight's a win, move on to the next one?
I think every game we come into, we have the same mindset. Win, lose, doesn't matter. You got to get better. We lost our last game. If Eric Dixon makes a shot at the end, we would have won that game, but we didn't, right? But all the things that we had to get better at, we would have still had to get better at. Right, so our focus is on being the best team could be by the end, luckily we got a week of practice to try to get better.
Did Jordan seem to be okay? I know he
he's fine. He seems fine.
Anything else? Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you.